Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
The Lovecast. The Lovecast. The Lovecast.
Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
Greetings, Earthlings, empaths, and promoters of peace. Welcome to your weekly dose of the Lovecast. The Lovecast is a music exploration radio program airing every weekend on CIUT FM Toronto, broadcasting to Southern Ontario and Upper State New York. You can also enjoy the Lovecast if you tune in online at www.ciut.fm and by tapping into the program by way of our wonderful syndicates at CVOX Radio, CJMP FM, and the Ubuntu.fm online music network. The Lovecast is produced weekly at Crazy Acre Studios on Lovecast Island on the west coast of Canada, where the first spring flowers of 2025 just made an appearance this week. Flowers are often viewed as a symbol of peace, and to take inspiration from our pre-spring blooms and to honor a theme suggestion sent to me by West Coast Lovecast fan Rod Allan, this week on the Lovecast, all the music today is focused on the concept of peace. Most people crave peace in the world, and yet peace seems like such an elusive goal for most humans to achieve. I often try to remind people that to make changes in the world, you must make changes in your own life. This is where your power of influence truly lies. I mean, how can you demand peace in the world if you aren't consciously creating peace through your own actions? Peace requires forgiveness. Peace means turning the other cheek. Peace means being kind to others. And the one thing that humans seem to have the most difficulty with is being kind to other species. Humans are devastating the planet through the pursuit of wealth and pleasure. We often view other living beings as entities to exploit rather than beings that we need to love and respect. Every year, humans slaughter 1 trillion sea creatures and around 80 billion land animals just for the sake of pleasure. So it seems like a massive contradiction to be participating in such widespread carnage while actively and loudly demanding peace in the world. As inspired by West Coast Lovecast fan Rod Allan, all the music on the program today is about seeking peace. And as I like to remind my fellow humans, peace begins on our plates. So until we can get our heads around that simple concept, there will be no peace on Earth. Today, let's see if I can put together a sonic mix aimed straight at your heart to inspire peace in the world through mindfulness, sacrifice, and personal change. Because the most effective way to bring about positive change is by changing your own behavior. So join me for the next 2 hours as we explore the path to peace through music here on the Lovecast.
Peace
ويا خطايا مش هيغلبنا الزمان يا حبيبتي احضنيني بالصعاب وتبيني افضلي دايما معايا خطوتك ويا خطايا مش هيغلبنا الزمان السلام مش بس السلام خطوة جريئة السلام يعني العدالة مش هيغلبنا الزمان السلام مش بس كلمة السلام خطوة جريئة السلام يعني العدالة مش هيغلبنا الزمان السلام مش بس كلمة السلام خطوة جريئة السلام يعني العدالة مش هيغلبنا الزمان السلام مش بس كلمة السلام خطوة جريئة السلام يعني العدالة مش هيغلبنا الزمان.
There's a war in the streets, there's a war in our country, there's a war inside our heads. We're using our guns for proving a point, but the innocent end up dead. Oh, when will this war ever cease? And when will this anger be released? The world is crawling on its knees. I'm just praying, I'm just praying, I'm just praying for a little peace. We're killing our babies, we're starving our children, we're bombing them out of their homes. We're hating our brothers' religious beliefs, and in turn we're casting a stone. Oh, when will this war ever cease? And when will this anger be released? The world is crawling on its knees. I'm just praying, I'm just praying,
This is Adam Shake, and you are listening to the Lovecast with Dave O Rama. Peace.
Songs about peace in our Lovecast theme today, which was suggested by West Coast listener Rod, who tunes into the show on the Sunshine Coast. It's a perfect theme for the program, so I want to thank Rod for offering up that inspiration. Malian musician and son of guitar virtuoso Ali, Vieux Farka Toure behind my voice with an instrumental simply entitled Peace. Talented Canadian singer-songwriter Lindi Ortega in the set with one of her many excellent compositions, which is called A Little Peace. That wonderful song comes from her debut release going all the way back to 2001 called The Taste of Forbidden Fruit. Toronto-based Arabic ensemble Qahwa also in the set, featuring Mariam Thaler on vocals with an inspirational composition called Peace-Issalam, which can be found on the 2020 release African Roots. And to begin this peace-focused program inspired by Rod, New Orleans-based jazz band Tuba Skinny at the top with a version of the 1939 composition Peace in the Valley, which was written by Thomas A. Dorsey and originally recorded by the great gospel singer Mahalia Jackson, a song I will send out in memory of my father, a truly peaceful man. As Dave O Rama spins a Lovecast this week filled with songs about peace. The great American composer Tom Waits isn't known for his political songwriting, but back in 2006 he wrote this rather lengthy commentary about the ongoing conflict in the Middle East. I always find it fascinating that the people who cling most to so-called peaceful religions, supposedly rooted in love and kindness, seem to commit the most atrocities when assessing the historical record. I mean, what's up with that? And to answer that question, I would steer you towards the work of American cultural anthropologist and author Ernest Becker, who at one time was a professor at Simon Fraser University. His work on human conflict is quite eye-opening. Here's Tom Waits to take us on the road to peace.
Was only 18 years old. He was the youngest of 9 children. He never spent a night away from home. And his mother held his photograph up in the New York Times. You see, the killing has intensified along the road to peace. He was a tall, thin boy with the some had survived World War II. And the thunderous explosion blew out windows 200 yards away, with more retribution than 17 dead along the road to peace. And now at King George Ave and Jaffa Road, passengers boarded bus 14A. In the aisle next to the driver, Abdel Mahdi Chardonnay. And the last thing that he said on earth is God is great and God is good. And he blew them all to kingdom come upon the road to peace. In response to this, another kiss of death was visited upon Yashir Tia. Israel says is an Hamas senior militant, and Israel sent 4 choppers in flames engulfed his white opal, and it killed his wife and his 3-year-old child, leaving only blackened skeletons. They found his toddler's bottle and a pair of small shoes, and they waved them in front of the cameras. But Israel says they did not know that his wife and child were in the car. There are roadblocks everywhere and only suffering on TV. Neither side will ever give up their smallest right along the road to peace. Israel launched its latest campaign against Hamas on Tuesday, and 2 days later Hamas shot back and killed 5 Israeli soldiers. Though thousands dead and wounded on both sides, most have been Middle Eastern civilians. They filled their children full of hate to fight an old man's war and die upon the road to peace. Now this is our land, we will fight with all our force, say the Palestinians and the Jews. Each side will cut off the hand of anyone who tries to stop the resistance. If the right eye offends thee, then you must pluck it out. And Mahmoud Abbas and Sharon have been lost out along the road to peace. Once Kissinger said, we have no friends, America only has interests. Now our president wants to be seen as a hero, and he's hungry for re-election. But Bush is reluctant to risk his future in the fear of his political failure. So he plays chess at his desk and poses for the press 10,000 miles from the road to peace. In the video that they found at the home of Abdel Mahdi Chardonnay, he held a Kalashnikov rifle and he spoke with the voice like a boy. He was an excellent student, he studied so hard, it was as if he had a future. He told his mother that he had a test that day out along the road to peace. The fundamentalists killing on both sides me, why are we arming the Israeli army with guns and tanks and bullets? And if God is great and God is good, why can't He change the hearts of men? Or maybe God Himself is lost and needs help. Maybe God Himself, He needs all of our help. Maybe God Himself is lost and needs help. He's out upon the road to peace. Maybe God Himself is lost and needs help. Maybe God Himself, He needs all of our help. And He's lost upon the road to peace. And He's lost upon the road to peace. Out upon the road to peace.
There's a scene you like to catch. The band is playing Dixie. A man got his hand outstretched. Could be the Fuhrer, could be the local priest. You know, sometimes Satan comes as a man of peace. We got a sweet gift of gab. We got a harmonious tongue. He knows every song of love that ever has been sung. Good intentions can be evil. Both hands can be full of grease. You know that sometimes Satan comes as a man of peace. Well, first he's in the background, and then he's in the front. Both out there looking live. They're on a rabbit hunt, and nobody can see through him. No, not even the chief of police. You know that sometimes Satan comes as a man of peace. Sun, and can't you wear your trouble? Feel like they weigh a ton. He could be standing next to you, the person that you notice least. I hear that sometimes Satan comes as a man of peace. He can be fascinating. He can be dull. He can ride down Niagara Falls in the barrels of your skull.
out there, everybody. I'm Case on the Bear from Babyface Brass, the legendary Vancouver busking crew, and you're listening to the Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
Oh, them old hollers hide their dark secrets, ancient and old, comfortless and cold. And if them trees could tell what they see, you'd never sleep again in peaceful dreams. Oh, them old hollers hide these dark secrets, ancient and old, comfortless and cold. And if them trees would tell what they'd seen, you'd never sleep again in peaceful dreams.
Dave O Rama encouraging everyone to light up the peace pipe with the New Orleans-based Mardi Gras Indian band, the Wild Magnolias. Smoke my peace pipe, smoke it right. Also, an obscure funk classic coming from the Outlaw Blues Band, a group that was active in the late 60s, producing 2 albums including the Outlaw Blues Band and The People, and Breaking In. From the Outlaw Blues Band, we heard the track I've Got to Have Peace on My Mind. I think we all do. What do you think? American blues nomad Seasick Steve in the set as well. I love Seasick Steve because the only thing he hates is winter. The rest is all peace and love, surfing, and wicked guitar licks. We were in Peaceful Dreams with Seasick Steve. We also tapped into Lucinda Williams' Jukebox and her Bob Dylan cover album, Lou's Jukebox Volume 3, Bob's Back Pages, a night of Bob Dylan songs, released in 2021. Lucinda Williams and a fine cover of the Dylan song Man of Peace, which was originally released by Dylan on the 1983 album Infidels. And a reminder that sometimes Satan, he comes as a man of peace, which reminds me that Hitler co-opted an ancient peace symbol that became the swastika. And Goebbels spread propaganda around that Hitler was a vegetarian, so he had this appearance as a peaceful leader. So now, anytime anybody wants to justify animal abuse, they march out that weary old myth that Hitler was a vegetarian. Total bollocks. And at the top of the set, a rare political composition from the great American songwriter and actor and humorist Tom Waits with a lengthy parable called Road to Peace. As I often try to point out, to the irritation of some, peace begins on your plate, and I find it so perplexing and sad that 99% of the human population can exploit billions, if not trillions, of animals through bloody, abusive carnage, and yet seem so perplexed and confused as to why we live in a world consumed by conflict and war. Come on, friends, it's time to connect the dots. Today, by request, the Lovecast is filled with songs about peace, so please follow Telepath towards peace as he guides you into the next dimension of the Lovecast here on the sound of your city.
My name is Sweet from Balkan Schmalkin, and you're listening to the Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
Welcome to another peaceful hour of the Lovecast. I'm your host, producer, and musical selector, Dave O Rama. The Lovecast is celebrating 22 years on the air, and CIUT FM began 2025 celebrating 38 years promoting peace on the FM frequency. Big love to everyone tuning into our peace-promoting syndicates, CVOX Radio Vancouver Island, to the world at cvox.ca, and the Ubuntu.FM music network out of South Africa, as well as CJMP FM on the Sunshine Coast of Canada, a small community radio station in Powell River, BC, where the Lovecast has been syndicated for so many years that I've actually lost count. The Lovecast is produced on the West Coast for CIUT FM in Toronto, and what the folks in Toronto and Southern Ontario might not know is that because of the geography around the Salish Sea, you can have many friends out here, but you might not see them very often because we're dealing with islands, inlets, and highway driving between small cities and towns scattered within the mountainous terrain and island communities governed by ferries. The biggest issue with ferries is both the time commitment and the expense. So let's be grateful for modern communication technology and the power of community radio to help connect us all together. In Southern Ontario, no one thinks twice about spending an hour or two getting to work or crossing town in rush hour traffic to have dinner with a friend. But out west, we don't have that luxury. I so appreciate being able to connect with my friends, family, and Lovecast fans through the magic of radio, internet, and satellite transmissions. The magic of science keeps us connected. I am very grateful, and I thank you all so much for lending your ears to the Lovecast. And if you would like to work your way back through some of the global sonic schizophonic history of the Lovecast, then please go check out all the past episodes available at mixcloud.com/Dave O Rama or thelovecast.podbean.com. There are literally hundreds of Lovecasts available in the archives for you to enjoy, and some of my favorites can be found several years back. So feel free to dive in and go exploring. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. I think our friend Rod listens in on CJMP FM, our Sunshine Coast syndicate, and Rod heard my invitation a few weeks back for anyone listening in to suggest musical themes for upcoming shows. I put together a roots reggae sound clash for Ruben a little while back, and today I'm following through with a promise to Rod to put together a show dedicated to songs about peace. Humans are so obsessed with war and conflict that even our science fiction stories are saturated in Star Wars. In these stories, no matter how far humans have advanced technologically, we still can't figure out how to make peace. Musical genius Ryuichi Sakamoto once portrayed an abusive Japanese POW camp commander opposite David Bowie in the film Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. In memory of both men, this is the late Ryuichi Sakamoto with his composition War and Peace, here on the Lovecast.
Is war as old as gravity?
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 If I love peace, do I have to love trees?
If I love peace,
If I love peace, do I have to love trees?
do I have to love trees?
If I love peace, do I have to love trees?
Do I love peace?
If I love peace,
If I love peace,
If I love peace, do I have to love trees?
there animals that like peace and animals that like war?
Is peace quiet?
Is making war an instinct we inherited from our hunting or farming ancestors?
Is making war an instinct we inherited from our hunting or farming ancestors?
We inherited from our
Is making war an instinct we inherit from our hunting or farming ancestors?
Inherited from our hunting or farming ancestors.
Is making war an instinct we inherited from our hunting
Is
or
making
farming
war an
ancestors?
instinct we inherited from our hunting or farming ancestors? Were farmers the first warriors? Were farmers the first warriors? Were farmers the first farmers the first? Were farmers the first farmers the first? Were farmers the first farmers the first? Were farmers the first warriors?
Love without
Do we love without Do we love?
Do we love without
Do we love without thinking? Love without do we love without thinking?
Do we love without?
Do we love without thinking?
Do we love without thinking?
love without thinking. Love without thinking.
Love without thinking?
Do we love without thinking? Do we love without thinking?
Love without
Do we love
thinking.
without
do the right thing without thinking?
Do we do the right thing?
Do we do the right thing without
do
thinking?
the right thing without thinking? Do we do the right
Do we
thing?
do the right thing with the right thing without thinking?
Do we do the right thing?
Do we do the right thing?
We do the right thing without thinking.
the right thing?
Do we do the right thing? Do we do the right thing without
Do
thinking?
the right thing
Do the
without
right thing without thinking.
When children fight with their brothers and sisters, are they learning how to make war?
When children fight with their brothers and sisters, are they learning how to make war?
How do we test the limits of our bodies?
How do we test the limits of our bodies?
How do we test the limits of our bodies?
Limits of our bodies without
Why do they compare war to a man and peace to a woman?
Peace is unpredictable.
Is unpredictable.
Peace is unpredictable.
Peace is unpredictable.
Why is war so exciting?
War is the best game and the worst life.
Is peace the hardest work? Is peace a time of tension? What are the different kinds of victory? In a war? In a race? Is despair a solution? Why does Jesus say, never forget?
Boom, this is Brendan Gray from the most underrated, understated, super duty tough work, and you're listening to the Lovecast with Dave O Rama.
More than ever, all family must be together. Every brother, everywhere, feels that time is in the air. Common blood flows through common veins, and the common eyes all see the same. Now, more than ever, all the family must be together.
Peace go with your brother. Though I ain't so proud anymore. Peace go with your brother. Recognition don't come cheap anymore. You my lawyer, you my doctor, yeah, but somehow you forgot about me. And now when I see you, all I can say is peace. Peace go with your brother. Peace to your brother. Don't seem to matter much now, just what I say. Peace go with your brother. You the kind of man who think he got to have his own way. You my father, you my uncle and my cousin and my son. But sometimes I wish you were none. But I manage to smile and I say, peace go with your brother. Peace go with your brother. Don't make no sense for us to be arguing now. Time is right up on us now, brothers. Don't make no sense for us to be arguing now. All of your children and all of my children are gonna have to pay for our mistakes someday. Yes, and until then, may peace guide your way. Yeah. Peace go with your brother. Wherever you go, peace go with your brother.
Listen to the silence, the energy in silence. The sound of peace.
legendary reggae session sax player Dean Fraser under my voice with some peace and love. By request from Lovecast listener Rod Allan, this week the Lovecast is extra dedicated to the concept of peace. The Lovecast, positive vibes for challenging times. Please remember that peace begins within each and every one of us, and it is rooted in how we treat others, other humans, other sentient beings, and this complex life form we call the planet Earth. So spread your peace out to all Earthlings, not just a selected few. If you seek a peaceful life on a peaceful planet, then we have to believe that everyone deserves peace, and our greatest power of influence is not over others, but over your own behavior. Dave O Rama is serving up sounds of peace this week, and that was the name of that beautiful cool jazz track from Japanese quartet Quasimodo, the trumpet version of Sounds of Peace, coming out of the mix from another great composition by American jazz poet Gil Scott-Heron. I played some Gil Scott-Heron last week on the final installment of my series celebrating Black History Month 2025, and it made Lucia so happy that I decided to feature some of his poetry again this week on the subject of peace. Heron was one of the more outspoken poets of his era, and peace was at the top of his agenda. So, from Gil Scott-Heron, I played Peace, Go With You Brother, Assalamu Alaikum. And in memory of Japanese music genius Ryuichi Sakamoto, the incredible British musician David Bowie, both now passed on. Ryuichi Sakamoto with his composition War and Peace. Ryuichi Sakamoto was an incredible musical talent who first came on the scene as a member of the electropop trio Yellow Magic Orchestra. Sakamoto went on to have a prolific solo career, which included many compositions for film soundtracks, working with superstar directors such as Oliver Stone, Brian De Palma, Bernardo Bertolucci, Pedro Almodovar, and many others. Sakamoto composed the soundtrack for the acclaimed film Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence, and also garnered much praise portraying POW camp Captain Yanoi alongside Japanese superstar Takeshi Kitano and British rock singer David Bowie. And as with Bowie, Sakamoto battled cancer before he passed away in 2023. He actually battled cancer for almost a decade, and in 2017, the documentary film Ryuichi Sakamoto Coda covered his impressive life. This is the Lovecast. My name is Dave O Rama. Rod requested our theme for today. Our theme this week is peace, and this one goes out to Rod in appreciation for taking the time to reach out to the Lovecast.
Insanity, I ask myself gave his all for this American life without apology. Said he did it for the stars and stripes. He gave his offering till there was no more to give. He said they paid me to kill, but they won't help me to live. There's no profit in peace. The war machine keeps turning, so the world is always burning. Yeah, there's no profit in peace. Neighbors turn to enemies, children becoming refugees. Oh, 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 we all pay the price. Oh, 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 what's the cost of life? I read it in the headlines just today. There's no escape. Everywhere I look, another murder campaign. It's more than I can take. I couldn't run away. I couldn't hide with my remote control. It brutalized my soul. A world so cold, killing over power and gold. There is no profit in peace. The war machine keeps turning, so the world is always burning. Yeah, there's no profit in peace. Neighbors turn to enemies, children becoming refugees. Oh, 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 we all pay the price. Oh, 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 what's the cost of life? I fought the dollar bill, enough blood I spilled. It was not his will for man and man to kill them own brother. Yo, this is not a drill. Military bombs in my shell. Tears I cry for my mother. Yo, look what we have done. Everywhere I rock a pom pom. But when will we care for each other? There is no profit in peace. The war machine keeps turning, so the world is always burning. Yeah, there's no profit in peace. Neighbors turn to enemies, children becoming refugees. Oh, 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 we all pay the price. Oh, 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 what's the cost of life? Tell me. The war machine keeps turning, so the world is always burning. There's no profit in peace. When neighbors turn to enemies, children become the refugees. Oh, 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 we all pay the price. Oh, 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 what's the cost of life? There is no profit in peace. The war machine keeps turning, so the world is always burning. Yeah, there's no profit in peace. Neighbors turn to enemies, children becoming refugees. Oh, 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 we all pay the price. We all pay it. Oh, 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 what's the cost of life?
Dave O Rama plays the best in reggae selection, like this one.
Oh, yeah.
Dub Caravan is a Palestinian music producer based in the UK, bringing the peace melody under my voice as the Lovecast promotes peace and global sonic unity through music. Inspired by West Coast Lovecast fan Rod, who suggested I put together a show dedicated to the concept of peace. So that's what's going on today. I began and ended that set with a couple of tracks dedicated to Rod in appreciation for the great theme suggestion for this week. The legendary Toots and the Maytals in memory of Toots Hibbert, and a fine upbeat cover of Give Peace a Chance. Did you know that the original recording of that song by John Lennon not only featured Yoko Ono, who just turned 92 this past February, happy birthday to Yoko from the Lovecast, but the second acoustic guitar was Tom Smothers from the American comedy duo the Smothers Brothers. And if that's not weird enough, the backing vocals on Give Peace a Chance were provided by the odd pairing of British pop singer Petula Clark and acid guru Timothy Leary. Strangest band ever. American reggae singer Joss Sun and The Rising Tide in the set, slinging some truth on the song No Profit in Peace, and that's available from 6 Degrees Records. Some wise words from singer Nadia McAnuff as she reminds us that peace begins within. Circling back to something I said at the top of the set, our greatest influence over the world is our influence over our own behavior, making ourselves the positive example for others. And another track going out to Rod in appreciation for the peace theme today. Originally the lead singer of the British ska band The Body Snatchers, from a 2023 release called Version Girl, we had Rhoda Dakar in the set covering the Nick Lowe classic What's So Funny 'Bout Peace, Love, and Understanding. The Lovecast, filling your ears with sonic peace as Dave O Rama mixes up a fresh selection of peaceful joints to help push the message forward. The Lovecast, positive vibes for challenging times. Speaking of time, it's time to conclude the program with a final set designed to fill your ears with words of peace. First up to the podium is wordsmith Rashan Ahmad, dropping some peace on this big Lovecast musical feast.
Yeah. I'm about to send peace on this one, y'all. Yeah. For real. D-E-A-C-E. Yeah. Feels good. Peace to Maestro for making this track. Vibe with it. Yeah, I hate having to say, gotta go, see you later, so peace is my way, I'm sending shouts out to the sun in the sky, one love, God bless you, I rest with a sigh. Yeah, I said peace to my job 5 years ago, took the music thing by the reins, and oh, the struggle don't stop, Most High maintains, I said peace to the drama, stop juggling girls, now my life more calmer, come on, good karma proceed, I said peace to all the leeches, cause them ducks will feed, cut greed, concentrate on inner peace, it's probably the hardest, humble and modest, say peace to my mom in the heavens, our time way too short, but God Allah beckons, so I'm checking my anger, pain and frustration, convert to energy to raise new generations with peace, yeah, okay, to my mom and Shanae and Kishi, a little brother, we live separate lives, hope you know your boy love your sin, people at the shows, when you raise your hands high, I hope you understand you enriching my life. I send to the companies and governments who pushing a war instead of sending baby boys and baby girls to the floor. Send peace to everyone who gave good words, especially when my times was low. Yo, peace. You my people for that. That was real talk, soldier, way more than rap. In fact, Max, every card, every call, CC all my Dina heads, long haul. I'm with you, peace to the scripture, high fees, late night sessions and the blessings of high beats. Quinn Youssef and my nephew Taj Aziz. Y'all fresh air, help me breathe. Peace to the breeze and power to the struggle. Love to the MC, cypher in the huddle. I cuddle peace, make love, not war. But I war for my love, cause the vibe is pure for sure. Peace to late night drives, hip-hop music, staring up at the skies. Peace to your inner voice when it speaks to show. You knew the answer all along, just let it flow. Yeah, the meditation's the bomb. I'ma say peace, brother, yo, vibe to the song. I'ma say peace, it's the vibe to the beat. Gotta maintain, man, peace to Pete, and peace to Dean, peace to Ethan, peace to Cat, peace to speaking. Peace, 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 peace. Stanley Tuka Williams, Coretta Scott King, incarcerated soldiers, the vibe we bring and sing. Peace, 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 peace. My people in the streets, from the freaks to thugs, who grind full time but still shine with love. Sing peace, 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 peace. To the days and the nights and the sun and moon, all the people who passed on will see you soon. And sing peace, yeah, 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 yeah. That's right. Peace, Nathan. Peace, Mike. Peace, Casper. Peace. What up, Big Dame? Peace. Peace, H1. Peace, O'Hare. Peace, Fabian. Peace, Brett. Peace, Dave. Yeah, man. Peace, Tim. Peace. Peace. Yo. Peace to you and yours. Send peace. Live peace. P-E-A-C-E.
Yeah. 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 I say peace when I walk through the wilderness. Despite the devil's civilization, I'm filled with this calm that I radiate. Knowing I'm armed with a bomb that'll slay the hate. Yeah, I say peace when I walk through the wilderness. Despite the devil's civilization, I'm filled with this calm that I radiate. Knowing I'm armed with a bomb that'll slay the hate. Right here in my palm, I brainstorm as the best knower of self. With an arc full of rhymes and survive over time. These are just one kind man's words for mankind. When you walk with your God, watch out for landmines that divide and conquer. Profit from the prophets, conceal the truth's pipeline like a soffit. You telling me I'm going to hell, man, get off it. I told you it's a path, not a destination. My heaven and hell are just exits on the highway, like truth or consequences. So where do you get off trying to judge me? Justice will be ya reward or penalty. But one thing's for sure though, you will remember me as strong with the neutral ally or enemy. If not the name, then the face will serve the same purpose as to make y'all naysayers nervous. Yeah, I say peace when I walk through the wilderness. Despite the devil's civilization, I'm filled with this calm that I radiate. Knowing I'm armed with a bomb that'll slay the hate. Yeah, I say peace when I walk through the wilderness. Despite the devil's civilization, I'm filled with this calm that I radiate. Knowing I'm armed with a bomb that'll slay the hate. Yo, so who I'm supposed to thank for my circulation or my respiration? I know he was Haitian, but aside from that, all he gave me was a name, but a seed is a seed, so we still the same, yo. My pops bounce, but I need no explanation or extra patience. What I look like waiting for a mystery man to spark a conversation. I'ma be where he wasn't for my own little nation. Now who I gotta thank for making it this long? From the sidewalks of New York to write this song. See, my mama ain't raised no fool, nah. She raised a wise soldier and taught him how to get over. Yo, I've been around the sun and back 3 times since the first time I said that. And guess where my head's at? Over the same foundation on the next story, the next chapter. What you think I rap for? Merely to repeat myself in different ways, simply to show off, amuse and amaze. Nah, I'm trying to show and prove God through music. See, 10 years strong, this is not just a phase. I say peace when I'm saying y'all the wilderness. Despite the devil's civilization, I'm filled with this calm that I radiate. Knowing I'm armed with a bomb that'll slay the hate. Yeah, I say peace when I walk through the wilderness. Despite the devil's civilization, I'm filled with this calm that I radiate. Knowing I'm armed with a bomb that'll slay the hate right here in my palm. Yeah, I say peace when I walk through the wilderness. Despite the devil's civilization, I'm filled with this calm that I radiate. Knowing I'm armed with a bomb that'll slay the hate. Yeah, I say peace when I walk through the wilderness. Despite the devil's civilization, I'm filled with this calm that I radiate. Knowing I'm armed
What up, world? It's Rise Ashen in Ottawa, Canada, and you're listening to Dave O Rama dropping some funky schizophonics on the Lovecast. Boom, 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 boom.
No
Some peace and freedom from Rasboro's Dub Tribe backing me up. I have always been a big fan of the band War, with the exception of their name, which has always seemed like an ill fit since so many of their songs are about peace, love, and good times, especially since band leader Leroy Lonnie Johnson claimed that the band's goal was to spread a message of brotherhood and harmony using instruments and voices to speak out against racism, hunger, gangs, crime, turf wars, and to promote hope. In 1994, War put out the album Peace Sign, which was the first non-compilation released by the band in a decade. Right there, we heard the title track, which is not only a celebration of peace, but also a celebration of a beautiful, hot, sunny summer day in LA. Della and J-Live came by and dropped some hot rhymes on our ears with the song I Say Peace. And from down New Mexico way, we had MC and poet Rashaan Ahmad drop in with a song simply called Peace. Lovecast listener Rod Allan chimed in from the west coast of Canada to suggest that I set the theme for this week on the subject of peace, and Dave O Rama was very happy to comply with such a fine suggestion. So big thanks to Rod, and big love to everyone who tuned in to bask in the glow of a peaceful Lovecast. If you would like to make a suggestion for a theme, a feature on one specific style of music, or music based on a concept, a foundation to build an episode on, then I'm happy to consider your ideas. So go ahead and drop your suggestion at my social media page, The Lovecast with Dave O Rama on Facebook. Don't forget, you can also go get lost in the Lovecast online audio archives at mixcloud.com/Dave O Rama or at thelovecast.podbean.com. There are literally hundreds of past Lovecasts available to enjoy online at my Lovecast online audio archives. If we're going to end conflict on the planet Earth, then we are going to have to embrace, as theorist and activist Jeremy Rifkin once suggested, empathic civilization. This is where our empathy and compassion is not only extended to our own family, tribe members, and species, but we must extend our compassion to all Earthlings. So my hope is that you will do your best to conceptualize that the act of peace extends far beyond humankind, and that peace begins on your plate. So use your power, take personal action, and make the conscious decision to strike a vote for peace. And until we meet here again next week, this is Dave O Rama wishing you peace, love, and consciousness.
It's time to
talk about a deplorable state